Since March is celebrated globally as Women's History Month, this month on the open page we are choosing to discuss books written by women from different parts of the world, voices that have shaped literature, challenged perspectives, and offered profound insights into society, spirituality, and human relationships. I'm your host Sonia, and this is The Open Page. Today's book comes from one of the most celebrated contemporary Turkish writers, Elif Shafak, and the novel under discussion is The 40 Rules of Love. This novel is not just a story, it is a spiritual journey that connects the 13th century with our contemporary world. At its heart are two parallel narratives. One takes us to medieval Anatolia, where the wandering dervish Shams of Tabriz meets the famous scholar Rumi. Their friendship transforms Rumi from a respected cleric into one of the greatest mystical poets of all time. The other narrative unfolds in the modern world through Ella Rubinstein, a middle-aged woman in America who feels trapped in the routines of her ordinary life. While reading a manuscript about Rumi and Shams, Ella begins to question her own understanding of love, faith, and purpose. What makes the 40 Rules of Love so compelling is how these two stories mirror each other across centuries. Shams teaches that love is the force that dissolves boundaries between religions, cultures, and even between the self and the divine. Through 40 spiritual rules, he reminds us that love is not simply romantic emotions, it is a path towards transformation. One of the powerful ideas in the novel is that love demands courage. Shams tells us that when love enters your life, it rearranges everything. It challenges comfort, disrupts routine, and forces us to confront our deepest fears. In the novel, both Rumi and Ella must leave the safety of familiar worlds in order to discover a deeper truth about themselves. This message feels particularly relevant today. We live in a time marked by polarization, anxiety, and a constant stream of digital noise. Social media often amplifies divisions between communities, ideologies, and even within families. In such a climate, Shafak's novel invites us to return to the simpler but more demanding questions. What does it mean to live with compassion? The story of Rumi and Shams reminds us that meaningful change often begins with conversations and friendship across differences. Shams enters Rumi's life not as a disciple, but as a challenger, someone who forces him to rethink what faith and knowledge truly mean. The encounter suggests that intellectual learning alone is not enough. Wisdom emerges when knowledge is combined with empathy and openness. Similarly, Ella's journey reflects the struggles of many people in modern society. She has a stable life, a family, a house, a routine, but she feels an inner emptiness. Reading about Rumi and Shams awakens a realization. Life becomes meaningful only when we dare to listen to our hearts. In this sense, the novel speaks to anyone who has ever felt stuck between expectations and authenticity. For readers today, The 40 Rules of Love offers a quiet but powerful reminder that spirituality is not confined to rituals or institutions. It is something lived through kindness, humility, and connection with others. Shafak's narrative suggests that love, whether human or divine, has the capacity to heal fractured identities and divided societies. As we close today's episode of The Open Page, let me leave you with one simple takeaway from this book. Love is not something we merely feed, it's something we practice. It asks us to see beyond labels, to approach others with empathy, and to allow transformation within ourselves. Perhaps that is the most enduring lesson of the 40 Rules of Love. When we open our hearts, we also open the possibility of a more compassionate world. Until next time, keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep turning the pages that help us understand life a little better.